What was your reasoning for rising against Caesar?
Not that I love Caesar less, but that I loved Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves, and that Caesar were dead to live all free men? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice in. As he was valiant, I honor him. As he was ambitious, I slew him.
Why did you trust Antony to speak at Caesar's funeral?
I believed Antony's actions were innocent, and I thought he would enforce the reasoning behind our course of action. I had warned Antony not to blame us and to speak good things about Caesar and why he must die. Instead, he used the power of his words to sway the people.
Do you regret joining the conspirators?
I regret it. I admit I was deceived by Cassius to join the conspirators, and I still went along with it. I believed I was saving Rome from Caesar because he was going to bring an end to the Republic. But his death only brought the same outcome. Octavius is ruling now.
Was your reasoning for killing Caesar the same as Cassius's?
Cassius had alternate reasoning for murdering Julius Caesar. I believe that Rome had to be saved from Caesar's destruction of the Republic, whereas Cassius did it out of his jealousy for Caesar's rise to power. His reasoning was very personal, and I specifically remember time he told me, "Did I, the tired Caesar, and this man is now become a god, and Cassius a wretched creature, and must bend his body." Our actions were clearly out of two different reasonings.
Do you regret not killing Antony when you had the chance?
I do regret it now. He has ruined the conspiracy and turned everyone against us. Though, at the time, I said to Caius and Cassius, "Our course will seem too bloody, Caius, Cassius, to cut the head off and then hack the limbs, like wrath in death and envy afterwards. For Antony is but a limb of Caesar. Let us be sacrificers, but not butchers."
As one of Rome's great political leaders, share your thoughts on the future of the Roman Republic.
Thank you. I believe that with Octavius now in power, the Roman Republic will fall. As I said earlier, I feared this was Caesar's rule, but now it is reality. The Republic will no longer, and it will become a dictatorship with Octavian, a replacement of Caesar, with the same ideals.
Thank you, Brutus.
Thank you for having me.
Please come again.
Thank you, kind sir.
May I ask you a few questions?
You may go right ahead.
How do you feel about the reasoning behind the ideology of the conspiracy?
I'm sorry. The reasoning behind the conspiracy is outraging. Hearing of Caesar's passing made me furious. Caesar's murder had no foreshadowing. It came as a shock.
What is your opinion of Brutus after the murdering of Julius Caesar?
I have always seen Brutus to be a noble man. As I said when giving my speech at Caesar's funeral, the noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. Brutus acted not out of envy when murdering Caesar. Brutus acted out of the consideration of the people of Rome. I am vengeful over the murder of Caesar, yes, but I do believe Brutus is
Do you agree with Brutus that Caesar was ambitious?
Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, yet Brutus says he was ambitious. Brutus said Caesar was ambitious, but I do believe I have seen more ambitious. Though I have said Caesar was ambitious, I do not truly believe.
How did you deceive the conspirators into letting you speak at Caesar's funeral?
I deceived each and every one of them by shaking each of their bloody hands after they murdered my Caesar to show my alliance. I then lied of my support by saying, but was indeed swayed from the point by looking down on Caesar. Friends, I am with you all and love you all upon this hope that you shall give me reasons why and wherein Caesar was dangerous. The words that came from my mouth were lies. It was only in a deceitful way to get vengeance
was your motive behind your resentment-filled speech at Caesar's funeral?
My motive? My motive was to invoke rage in the people of Rome, vengefulness over the fact that Caesar was unjustly murdered by those men. My speech was me using my voice to make sure the citizens of Rome that each of these men shall not be seen as heroes, but shall be seen as the envious killers that they are.
As one of Julius Caesar's closest political allies, why do you support the transition of Rome from a republic to an empire?
As one of Julius Caesar's closest political allies, I support the transition of a republic to an empire because I believe that with Octavius in power, Rome will thrive. Rome needs a designated ruler rather than a democratic society for peace and order. I supported Caesar's want to transform Rome into an empire, and now I will support Octavius with the same loyalty I showed Caesar.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark Antony.
Thank you.
Brutus!